Hello, it's me again. I'm back working on the van, only doing a little bit today. As you can see, I'm up on the roof. And what a lovely day it is to be up on the roof. It's been cold, so I've got my gloves and I've got my hat on. As you can see, I'm all layered up, but the sky is blue, it's nice and sunny. And I just thought I'd chat to you a little bit again while I did some work. This is like me, I think, trying to be a yoga influencer. But not in the usual way, you know, of doing like ridiculous poses on warm sunny beaches. More trying to be a yoga influencer in I would like to talk about things I notice about society and the way that we live now, and kind of what I think is wrong with that, because I think there's a lot wrong with that, and what yoga has to say about it from my point of view. So I'm just going to get on and do the work that I'm doing. I'm just doing a little bit of silicone in here on the roof where I put my cable entry in for my reversing camera, or where that was already and wasn't sealed very well. I've improved that, I hope. And I just wanted to put another layer of silicone on that today. I don't know if it's strictly necessary, but I like to think that it will help and it will make me happier to do it. So it rained quite a lot yesterday, so I'm just going to dry that off where I started. So a thing that I've noticed about our culture at the moment is it's very focused on results, on the end goal of things, and not particularly with the process. We want things to happen quickly. We expect them in many cases to be almost instant. And as I say, I think we celebrate more the result of something and focus on that rather than focusing on the process and the journey that it takes to achieve that. And I think that's really detrimental for things that require a lot of effort and time, which is most things worth doing. You need to be able to do this, to be able to achieve something that takes time and takes effort. You need to be able to focus on the process, still keeping the where you would kind of like to be in mind, but only loosely, you know, really letting go of that and focusing on what you're doing right now. And this van build is like a real example of that, because it requires a lot, you know. There's so many different things that you need to do, and it's a really long process. And if you're only thinking about the finished van, which obviously I am, but you don't really want to put in the effort to get there, you're not going to get there. You need to be more interested in the process of actually doing it. So in yoga, we say that we need to apply effort to achieve our goals. This is called tapas, and this applies on and off the mat. But also, we want to be content with where we are and how things are at the moment, and also not grasping hold of things, like not being attached to the outcome. Sorry, this has all I only used this yesterday. I didn't think that it would have dried up in the nozzle just yet, and it has. So I need something to stick through that, which I don't have. So I will just I think I'm just going to end up talking to you instead of actually doing this. Oh, is that going to work? Not really. Maybe. So yeah, I think that's really important, that we are aware of what we want to achieve. And we are aiming creatures, and we're only happy really when we have a goal and we're working towards something and we're achieving things. But it can be really downheartening and off-putting if you expect to achieve that immediately, and that's doesn't happen, because that's what our culture has kind of instilled in us, that we should have. And life just ain't like that, is it? So yeah, let's see if this works. So yeah, we need to focus on the here and now and the journey, rather than being, yay, there we go, rather than being too focused on the end result. In fact, we need to, I think, almost let go of the end result and just enjoy the process of what we're doing, the process of learning. And it does take effort, and you have to do that at your own pace. You have to listen to yourself, not the expectations of what other people have of how quickly that's going to go. Like, as I've said before, like, this van build is taking me way longer than it would take other people, because I don't know what I'm doing. I've taken on something that is completely beyond my existing skill set. So yeah, that's to be expected. And also, as I said, I have to really manage my energy very carefully. I can't be working on this as much as I would like to be, because I have to give myself lots of rest. And that doesn't mean, though, that I don't need to make effort, but I need to make effort at my pace and just focus on what's happening here and now, and know that if I keep on making effort in the right direction, no matter how small those steps, I will get there, wherever there is. But when I get there, you know, when I get this van finished, there'll be something else, you know. If I think that just getting this van finished is going to make me happy ever after, I know that that is not the case. I know there'll be something else coming up that I need to make effort towards. It's continuous and always will be. And that is life. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm rambling on about today, is just going after the things that you want, but knowing that you're going to have to put effort and time into getting there if it's worthwhile achieving. And you've got to do that at your own pace, whilst listening to your body and your mind and how you're doing. And just get a little bit done at a time. If you can't do a lot now, just know that you can do a little bit, and that will count towards it, towards you making it, towards you getting there, towards getting this band finished. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling on now and just finish the job. In fact, I think I have done. It was only like a really small little task. Now I'm going to go in and make some lunch. Mwah.